text you brighter side, 'cause I'm low on the phone, you say. So I talk till I drop, you say, how could I have a heart made of stone? Why you? Oh, when we synchronize, it's exactly what I thought and I fantasized. Playing games with my mind, making us collide. And we know how it goes when we're out at night. And I don't know how we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. How we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. When you bet you're nice, you're so satisfied. When I dig in the dirt, you're in paradise. And I know that you know I can sleep at night. Oh, and you're by my side, and it's smooth how you move, 'cause I'm petrified. Setting traps in my head, messing with my mind. When you talk, but I know you're lying. And I don't know how we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. How we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. Why you so icy cold? My tears can't drip. Sitting awake alone, tattoos I miss. If I was to call your phone, I know you'd click. Baby, can I have the throne? I'll call it quits. You can even have my car, I don't need it. I've been inside my room since you left it. Thinking about the place where we first kissed. Oh, and I don't know how we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. How we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold.
Things in Los Angeles are about to get a little crazy. Our next guest is the #1 overall draft pick in the NBA 2K League 2021 draft. Crazy, welcome to 2K TV.
How you doing, LG? I'm excited to be joining.
Absolutely. Now, what was that feeling like to you and your family to go first overall in the NBA 2K League draft?
It was a really great feeling. I kind of knew for a little bit I was most likely going to the Lakers.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
That's a look at our setting tonight, the picturesque city of Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And giving us the rundown from the sideline, David Aldridge. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for him.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
And with tip-off coming up, we've got just enough time to hear from our good friend David Aldridge on the sideline. D.A., take it away.
Hey, Kevin, the Bucks have their transcendent superstar in Giannis Antetokounmpo, but he said, we've got more. We have a great team, guys who can knock down shots. If there are 5 people in front of me who want to hold me back from that goal, there are 4 guys on the court who will make plays. That's what makes us dangerous. Kevin, back to you.
Very dangerous indeed. David, thanks. For both teams tonight, Clark, unbelievable talent up front.
Agreed. And, you know, in the trenches, in the paint is where this one's going to be decided. It's going to be won or lost there. And that's not something we say very often in this day and age with the three-point shooting, the small ball, the spacing of the floor, the pick-and-roll action. But it'll be different tonight.
And the starting group for the Spurs, we've got Murray. Johnson is out there with DeRozen. Then it's White, and it's Pirtle in at the 5 spot. And for the Bucks, Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Middleton in at the small forward.
Boy, for such a young player, the razor-sharp focus of Antetokounmpo, really impressive. I mean, a muscular guy who still makes baskets despite getting hit in the process. He's not wide, but he is muscular.
Giannis Antetokounmpo has said he doesn't want people calling him the MVP because he doesn't want to relax. He said he fears failure, so he has got to get better.
Offensive rebound, out to White. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo. That's his first foul.
Well, that was a quick foul for him there. The refs are certainly calling it close.
And here is Murray. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Middleton for 3. They get the rebound. And Pirtle sends it back. Here's Murray. He's looking for Pirtle and finds him.
You know, we know Murray's got some creativity to his passing game, but no need to be creative there. I mean, he sees the wide open man and zips it right to him.
Got a piece of it. It's stolen by DeRozen. And the Spurs pushing it up now. Johnson's got the ball. San Antonio again turning it over. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
Some intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be there all night long.
Bucks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. From past the arc, and Holiday is good for 3.
With deep range and a wide arsenal of moves, Holiday keeps defenders off balance.
Taken away by Holiday. From the arc, and again Milwaukee with the triple.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And Murray, here we go. Count it.
You know, Murray's game is about putting the ball on the floor, moving without it when he doesn't have it, and driving and keeping pressure on the defense.
Holiday with the 3. Rebound San Antonio. They lost the last time they faced the Bucks, that one in Milwaukee.
Yeah, and looking back at their last game against this club, they were badly out-rebounded.
Yeah, and that turned the tide, the rebounding differential. They've got to focus and make it a team effort to really pound the glass.
Here's White. And Chris Middleton pulls it down. Milwaukee's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. And Pirtle sends it back.
And Pirtle deserves a lot of credit for his shot blocking ability. He's a dynamic and dynamite shot blocker.
The Bucks have gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. And here's Giannis from outside. And the Bucks miss again. White with it. He's picked up by Lopez. And DeRozan kicks to White. Murray outside. Right side, White. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Timeout. And when Pirtle sees a guy on his team open, he finds him right away, whipping that pass there directly.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game.
And Jakob Poeltl. He's carved himself a good chunk of rotation minutes with how he's played.
Yeah, I love his game. I like his agility. I like his hands, his touch. I mean, he's a big, mobile guy. I think he's gotten to a good spot where he's dangerous in pick and roll action now too, Greg. A solid defender. A guy like that is always going to find minutes.
And the Eastern Conference has been fun to watch. A lot of focus as always this year. And as we hit the midseason surge, let's check out the standings and how they're shaping up. Taking a look at Milwaukee. Right now they've compiled the third best record in the conference.
And I think for Milwaukee, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
They do have the pieces in place for a title run, but the competition in the playoffs will be stiff.
DeRozen against Antetokounmpo. The offensive rebound, Poeltl. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points.
And Poeltl is always a threat to come away with offensive rebounds because of his size, but just as important, his timing.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there. Man, what a pass that was there. He really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
The shot by Holiday, no good.
You know, you don't always get that opportunity, so those are the ones you hate to miss.
Murray surveying the D, and the foul on Drew Holiday. That is his first foul of the game. Now off the inbound, DeRozen trying to get open. Snatched up. Bucks leading by 3. Here's Antetokounmpo, and that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. Here's Middleton. 23 points for him the last game against San Antonio. Drains it from beyond the arc. Spurs trail by 6. To the middle, here's Johnson. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint. At the offensive end, he's been assertive and efficient, guys. A big reason why they hold this lead right now.
Murray, good.
Tell you what, guys, you've got to be more aware of Murray there. When he's aggressive like that, he can cause problems.
Outside Holiday, and another 3 for Milwaukee.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open looks at the three-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out.
Here's DeRozen, and it's sent back by Lopez.
Great timing on Lopez's part there to swat down that attempt.
And the Spurs with possession here. Trailing here by 8.
Guys, this hasn't been his quarter. I mean, to me, just doesn't look completely comfortable or confident.
Shots good by Middleton. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Milwaukee?
Well, in the first half of play, they're closing out aggressively, blocking shots, a key indicator of their activity on the defensive side.
They also came out of the locker room with their running shoes on. I mean, their transition game has been full throttle.
And they keep hammering away at them inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Here's Holiday. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. This game coming after a loss against the Bucks.
You got to give them an A for effort. Just fell a little bit short in that one.
Yeah, they were really close right there. Just couldn't string together a few key plays to help get them over the top for the win.
Walker's checked in for San Antonio.
All right, a chance to look at stats for Murray. This last month, he's been positively spectacular. He's putting up about 17 points, 5 assists, and 6 rebounds. It's hard to wrap your head around numbers like these, but that is just what he delivers night in and night out.
You know, it's so easy for us to take him for granted, to get spoiled with what he does. I think we've got to be more appreciative of the kind of impact this man has in every game he plays.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo after the miss from Jakob Poeltl. And Giannis gets it to go.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Murray, the pass to Johnson. Now Poeltl. And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
That's his 2nd foul of the first quarter, and they may want to sit him for a while to avoid number 3.
And the Spurs making a change here. Gay's checked in. San Antonio with the ball. It's a 14-point game. 6 to shoot. Knocked away. Here's DeRozen. That's a bucket. His 3rd of the game. He shot the ball 7 times.
Well, you can see the excitement in DeRozen's eyes when he gets these opportunities. I mean, he's a knockdown threat from there.
Offensive rebound. Here's Antetokounmpo. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Now here's Walker. He's coming off a 31-point game against Milwaukee. Passes it to Murray. Oh, and here we go. Antetokounmpo, nobody back. Drops in the breakaway layup. Antetokounmpo's got 12.
It's early, but they are getting pummeled on the glass.
Well, they've got to take a stand and commit to controlling their defensive backboards. These second-chance buckets are killing them. Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Here's DeRozen after the basket by Milwaukee. And the dunk by Poeltl.
Boy, Poeltl is a guy that plays with a lot of force. I mean, when he's near the basket, the defense better watch out for the dunk.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
Yeah, I felt like they attacked, but with a purpose. They knew what they wanted to accomplish coming in.
Boy, it really showed the trust they have in one another. I love how they got after it, and you could feel that they were playing for each other.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday.
Yeah, they've built up this lead 3 points at a time.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for him later on.
Here's Vassell. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
The more he facilitates, the more effective Gay is, and it's good to see him concentrating on that part of his game.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display.
Yes, sir. Power and grace. That had it all.
Spurs trail by 19. And the 22nd pick in 2015, Bobby Portis with a nice shooting touch.
And at the same time, not afraid to mix it up, maybe to a fault. At times we've seen him get caught in the heat of the moment. You got to channel that competitive edge and stay strong mentally. And their offense already in a flow, some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
And here's Walker outside.
And trailing here in the first, you'd like to see them be a little more aggressive on the offensive glass.
Yeah, I agree. Not a lot of activity chasing down their misses. Some teams focus on getting back. I understand that. But you should send at least one guy after those.
Greg, who are your favorite players to watch in the NBA?
Boy, that's a tough one. You got to like the guys that have changed the game in some regards, right? Steph, KD, and Giannis. Those are three guys that are just doing things that don't seem normal.
True.
Then others who remind you of past greatness, Jason Tatum with Kobe, or maybe an Anthony Davis with Hakeem. And those are guys that I love. And then the other guy, listen, LeBron James. I could watch him play basketball every day. To do what he's done at this stage of his career, I just think it's incredible. And I think our game is in great shape.
Agree on all counts. That one falls, so he hits both of them. A lot of talk about reseeding in the playoffs when you got down to the final four teams. If it ensures the two best teams make the finals, it would seem to me, Greg, to be worth it. What about you?
It could be. I think about the worldwide attention on that championship round, but you got to get the Eastern Conference teams to sign off on that. And, we've seen it happen in the past where the power shifts from one conference to the other, but ultimately nothing better than seeing the two best teams play for it all.
San Antonio with the ball, following the bucket by the Bucks. And it's Walker penetrating, pass to Gay. Now here's Mills. Off target from three-point range.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And the shot goes down.
Using that strong upper body, Tucker can definitely play through contact.
And it's Mills with the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. To the paint, here's Gay, and the jam by Rudy Gay.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
Here's Forbes. Good, nice job down low. Forbes has got 7.
And they've done the job on the offensive glass.
I like the activity there, keeping the ball alive and creating some second chance buckets.
Now here's Walker. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now averages nearly 12 points a game. Here's Mills, and there's the pass to Eubanks. Just 4 to shoot. There's Walker with the 3. Milwaukee with the rebound. Here's Portis. Right through the D for the layup. Portis has got his second bucket of the game to go.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Now here's Mills. No points in the game yet for him. And Mills in the NBA for over a decade now, GA, but he still has incredible speed that's key to his game.
And Kevin, with Mills, that end-to-end speed doesn't get shown off too often. In the half court, though, he does a great job of creating looks for himself, accelerates off of screens, can still leave a defender in the dust when he turns it on.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls.
Yeah, you know, the Australian Mills continues to prove his value. I mean, he's extremely good in the locker room. He hustles all the time. And he's a guy who earns and demands respect because of his attitude and consistency.
Trey Lyles checked in for Lonnie Walker. And both free throws good for Mills. They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become. And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
And a trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well.
And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. And the Bucks with possession here. Shot from the wing. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
And, you know, that's the hustle and nose for the ball that P.J. Tucker possesses. You've got to get a body on him.
Nobody near Gay. Hits the three-point bomb. Gay's got 5 now.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot the D can afford to give him. And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up a little more sense of urgency.
Yeah, they've got to do a little more to disrupt their offensive rhythm, too.
The Bucks have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight. San Antonio's gone a meager 1 of 6 from three-point land since we got started tonight. Inside, stolen by Middleton. Here's Connaughton. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
Boy, Tucker ever unselfish in how he goes about his game. Nice job finding his teammate there.
And here's Mills from the arc. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And that's it for the first quarter in what's been a very lopsided game. Bucks ahead, delivering the blowout. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee. Starting out his career, Derek White's been the beneficiary of playing for a great coach. Here's what he had to say.
He's been big on me about just believing in myself. I remember one time he's like, it doesn't matter what school you went to, what happened in the past, just believe in yourself, know that you belong here, and good things started happening.
And it seems like White continues to improve every season.
And, you know, whenever we rank coaches, we talk about systems, managing personalities, managing game situations. But player development is usually just as important.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And quite a position here for the Bucks to be in. What do you think, guys?
They came in on a mission, razor-sharp offense in that first period.
Yeah, I agree. That was a flawless offensive performance so far. I mean, the shots have been falling. They're making good decisions. That's a nice recipe there.
On the court for San Antonio here in the second. Lyles out there with Rudy Gay. And it's Mills. And it's Vassell in at the 2.
Boy, nice job that time, guys, from Forbes, spotting the wide-open man and dropping the dime.
Pass to Gay. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. And looking back at what was a stellar career, Greg, if there was one thing you could have done differently, do you have anything on your mind?
You know, I would have loved to have had the opportunity to finish my career in New York. That was a special place, a special time.
Take a break.
Unfortunately,
Take a break.
that didn't transpire. But that's the one thing that stands out. That and obviously not winning a championship.
I can understand both of those.
Yes.
And the first one drops.
You know, after suffering a devastating Achilles tendon injury during the 16-17 season, Gay has bounced back really well. I mean, has quietly become a much better outside shooter, too.
He hits both from the stripe. The Bucks shooting a scorching 68% in the game. Here's Forbes. And a foul call. Almost got it to go in, but he'll go to the line for two.
That's his first personal foul.
You know, that's what Forbes has to do now. He's got to be aggressive, force the defender into a tough spot, and be ready to handle that contact.
The Bucks shooting their fifth and sixth free throws of the game.
And 75% on the season as a unit from the free throw line.
And they've made progress in that department from last season going into this one, guys. I mean, the numbers have improved.
2 shots. Relax on the first.
That's good from Forbes.
You know, it's really interesting to note that Forbes went to the same high school in Detroit as a certain friend of ours. I think the guy's name I'm thinking about here is Chris Webber.
Both free throws good from Forbes. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. And here's Mills for three. Drills it from outside. Mills has got 8 points.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond. The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And that one is stuffed right through.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends, steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Now here's Gay. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Milwaukee.
And his rebounding was solid in that effort as well. He did a lot of work on the glass. All around, just his effort level was off the charts.
Yes, that goes in.
No misses for him yet in this quarter. Solid as a rock.
And so it's Mills who will bring it up for San Antonio. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. Passes it to Johnson. Here's Gay. And it's denied.
A rare rejection that time from Tucker. Using that long reach, though, and times it perfectly.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one. When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Nice touch there near the hoop.
Here's Forbes, and another 3 for Milwaukee.
The timing and execution from Forbes that time, terrific. Knew precisely when to rise up to shoot there.
Here's Mills. Not going to go that time. Now the Bucks take it the other way. Now the Bucks moving it up. Here's Middleton. Gay with the block.
Gay using his reach and bounce to perfection to block the shot.
San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, the Spurs continue to remain competitive. Now it's behind the leadership of their current big man, LaMarcus Aldridge. Coach Greg Popovich said, he's been our rock. Doesn't complain about a darn thing. Plays through everything. I can't imagine being more proud of a player. He's been a beast on the court. Kevin, back to you.
He has been a beast. You're right. Thanks. They have found the chemistry right there. David Aldridge, folks, our Hall of Fame reporter. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Brook Lopez is checked in for Portis. Antetokounmpo comes in for P.J. Tucker. Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Pat Connaughton. And it's Holiday in for Chris Middleton. The Spurs also changing it up. Jakob Poeltl's checked in for Lyles. DeRozen comes in for Rudy Gay. And it's DeJounte Murray in for Patty Mills. Now here's Johnson, following the miss by Giannis. Murray finds Johnson. Poeltl with the ball. Over Holiday. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Poeltl's got 8 points.
Hey, when Poeltl gets the rock deep inside, the defense is cooked. Can't allow him to get comfortable from there.
And Giannis gets it to go.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And Milwaukee gets called for the foul.
You know, I don't know how many guys have bitten on DeRozen's pump fake over the years, but I do know it's a bunch of them, and because that fake is so good, it's a weapon for him.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Greg is a broadcaster. Who have been some of your favorite personalities to cover?
Man, that's a great question. You know, most of the stars, I'm a big fan of Durant and Steph and LeBron and those guys. Chris Paul's another one that's a favorite. So many other guys, you know, there's so much more personality and so much more confidence these guys have working in front of the camera. I think that just makes for a better experience.
Somebody asked me the other day, who is my favorite? You know who I said?
Who was that?
Greg Anthony.
Oh, man, you're just saying that because it's true.
Here's White, following the basket by Giannis. Pass to Poeltl. Spurs working the ball around now. Murray with it. The feed to DeRozen. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 3 assists now in this one.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Holiday attacking.
You know, when you see Antetokounmpo make a pass like that, tells you just how much he's matured and grown as a player and decision maker.
For San Antonio, they've gone 7 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. To the inside, Murray lays it up off the glass. 6 points for DeJounte Murray.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
The Spurs have gone 8 of 12 since the start of the second quarter. That's a really high percentage, hitting around 67%. There's the pass to DeRozen. Free throw line jump shot, and the Spurs scoring again.
Boy, he's upped his intensity really in a big way tonight. No stopping him now.
Here's Holiday. Antetokounmpo trying to free himself up. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. And the basket by Johnson. Johnson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
Here's Murray. He's got 6. Outside DeRozen. DiVincenzo against White. Here's DeRozen. And no good that time. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo.
And you watch DeRozen play, he still has that explosiveness. Great first step out of the triple threat position, can switch directions on the go, is still a handful to slow on the perimeter.
And the Spurs making a change here. Walker's checked in. San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Here's DeRozen. Oh, and the jam by DeRozen.
Boy, how about how vertical DeRozen gets? Robs the defense of a chance to contest, and the bench, they are absolutely loving that.
Greg, with the explosiveness you talked about with DeRozen, it helps that he finishes so well when he gets to the rim.
And maybe not what he once was, but he is still an elite-level athlete. Doesn't only have to drop the hammer when he gets to the rim either. Very smooth at adjusting mid-flight to finish at the rim. And that's the tough part of trying to keep him on the floor. Now he picks up that third foul.
Pass to Pirtle. Now DeRozen. Murray outside. Walker against DiVincenzo. Just 5 on the clock. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. And a quick look at some of the numbers for DeMar DeRozan.
And guys, he's regressed a little bit offensively. He hasn't been the same this month as he was earlier in the season. He's lacking the edge that he had, and he needs to change his mindset. Stop sitting back and get into attack mode.
Spurs shooting it very well tonight, around 57%. And a wide open look for Walker. Buries the long-range jumper. Walker's got 5 now.
And they are absolutely stroking it from beyond the arc.
Here's Giannis. From down in the low post, it goes.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Now here's DeRozen. He's coming off a 22-point game against the Bucks in Milwaukee.
And there really was a physical aspect of his performance that was off the charts. He was taking it right at him, and he just kept getting those calls and getting to the line.
And Walker's got the ball here for the San Antonio Spurs. To the wing right side. Down low, DeRozen. Basket number 8 for him on 13 tries. That's 62% so far.
And started hot, and he's only gotten hotter.
DiVincenzo gets the bucket.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
San Antonio's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. DeRozen with it. He's picked up by Lopez, and the shot goes in. DeRozen's got 20.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Here's Giannis, and Giannis throws it down.
Hey, I've always said rebounding is timing and tenacity, but if you got long arms, that helps too, and the Greek Freak has plenty of reach.
Murray outside, 14 feet away. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Hey, you know, in the age of analytics, there's a ton of talk about player efficiency these days, and as we can see by Antetokounmpo's performance tonight, his efficiency, extraordinary.
Now here is Pirtle. He's got 8. Murray outside. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. But they'll get another chance. He gets it in there. Giannis has got 34.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Walker, bounce pass. Here's Murray. Here's Pirtle. Lopez with the steal. It's stolen by DeRozen. Murray outside. Passes to Walker. Knocked loose. Outside for Murray. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. Holiday with the ball.
And Giannis Antetokounmpo has some major hops. At almost 7 feet tall, he makes it look effortless.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's DeRozen. Hits the target from 18 feet. DeRozen's got 22.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it? Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And it's Murray with the jam.
Murray, you give him that type of opportunity, you're asking for trouble. He is a strong finisher.
Oh!
Goodness. Mercy, mercy me. How about the flash by Antetokounmpo? I mean, just an insanely talented athlete who loves to punish that rim.
And Walker kicks to Murray. Lopez against Pirtle. DeRozen on the wing. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Milwaukee has gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Because of that big body and 7-foot frame, Lopez a handful to keep off the glass.
DeRozen surveying the D. Outside, Walker. And so it's Milwaukee with a major 39-point lead here at the end of the quarter. They've had active hands and have forced a lot of turnovers in this one. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Chris Middleton. Chris, a big effort from you guys in the first half. How do you keep that momentum going?
Come out with energy, just try to keep pushing the ball and get stops.
We know that's Coach's emphasis, Chris. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Boy, what a crowd joining us here for our halftime report. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Kenny the Jet Smith and the Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. A tremendous game we're seeing from Giannis Antetokounmpo. He had 38 points. And after 17 years where they hadn't won a playoff round, the Milwaukee Bucks have surged to prominence behind their MVP, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Kenny, what about him stands out?
He's like everything. You need a superstar player to win at the highest level, and he's it.
Listen, to draft a player like that outside the lottery, it's unheard of. It's amazing. Not just a superstar, like you said, he's an MVP. Guess where he's doing it, Ernie?
The mean streets of Milwaukee. And that's all we have for now. Tell the folks goodbye, Shaq. Tell the folks goodbye,
Goodbye.
Kenny. Goodbye. Go to Kevin Harlan.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one, he's been everywhere.
Well, he left his mark on that first half with his quick hands. Great sense of timing to pile up the steals.
Well, I thought it was a great defensive performance for him so far. He's aware, he's alive, he's alert, quick to react to everything that's going on around him. Can't do it much better than that.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in its center. Timeout called the Bucks.
And a chance here to take a look at the numbers for White. He's putting up about 12 points a game, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds. And every team in the league needs shooting. That's what he brings coming off the pine.
Yeah, there's always a demand for shooters, man. Have jumper, will travel. I'm telling you. Most championship teams, they have a bunch of those guys who can put it in the basket.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
DeRozen gets the bucket.
Excellent decision that time by DeRozen. No wasted time at all, and no reason to. I mean, when you're as good as he is from mid-range, let it happen.
Antetokounmpo. That's a 2-pointer. Rebound by Murray. Murray's got his 4th rebound in this one. And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
And that 4th foul, guys, might force him to scale back the aggression from a defensive standpoint. He does not need, nor does the team need, number 5.
And I'm glad we got to see the mobile 1 block once more. What a play.
And that's what a team needs when they're trailing. Energy on D.
Murray finds Pirtle. Here's DeRozen. And he drops in the layup off the glass. DeRozen's got 27.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
Holiday, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
And with a good array of moves, Holiday can pull up for jumpers because he keeps defenders guessing.
DeRozen dishes to Murray. They get a hand on it, stolen by Holiday. Fast break, Milwaukee. Here's Antetokounmpo. It's good, the assist that time from Holiday. Antetokounmpo's got 42 in the game. San Antonio's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. DeRozen passes to Pirtle. Murray against Holiday. The wide-open look here for DeRozen. Good on the three-point shot. DeRozen's got 8 points in the quarter.
And you know what? He's really been one of the few bright spots for them, trying to will this team to victory.
And it's in there.
Everything working for him out of the half as they've hit 4 of their first 5 shots.
And it's DeRozen with the ball for San Antonio. And DeRozen throws it down.
Tell you what, I don't know of anybody more aggressive at attacking the basket than DeRozen. A lot of his points come off the drive.
Holiday gets the bucket.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
Pass to DeRozen. Murray outside. And it's Murray with the jam.
Boy, DeRozen showing you good recognition there. Saw the gap in the defense and fired the pass to the wide-open man. Doesn't get much better than that.
They get it back. DiVincenzo can't hit it. San Antonio's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. The Bucks have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. San Antonio's gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark, shooting the 3-ball well.
Aggressive move that time by White. Part of the reason he continues to gain the confidence of the coaching staff.
Holiday inside the line, and good. Got the English that time as it falls. Holiday's got 28.
Boy, he's playing out of his head, nailing everything. And the defense is scrambling to try to stop him right now, and so far, no go.
And DeRozen kicks to Johnson. And DeRozen throws it down.
Doing all he can so far, but they still find themselves trailing.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, it's a misnomer that in the era of three-point shooting, people don't want anyone to take mid-range shots. Many of the league's elite players still thrive there. Kawhi Leonard is one, and he explained how. He said it's hard to defend guys that shoot twos. Once you get to the playoffs, it becomes a half-court game. Teams won't allow you to take wide-open shots or threes. Guys, back to you.
DA, thank you. And the pass to DeRozen. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got his 7th assist in the game.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court. Tell you what, that is a missed opportunity from mid-range for sure. With as little defense as was shown, should have made that one.
Johnson, the pass to DeRozen. Misses the three.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Antetokounmpo with the bucket. Giannis has got 46 points.
Well, how about the concentration of Antetokounmpo? I mean, he expects to get hit when he's taking it strong to the rim and still is able to muscle his way through contact. You know, growing up in Greece, Giannis Antetokounmpo was so poor, he and his older brother, Giannis, had to share a pair of tennis shoes. I mean, how about how far he's come since then? Now he's the first foreign-born player ever with his own Nike signature shoe.
That one falls.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That's his 5th foul.
Well, one more and that's it. He'll be DQ'd, disqualified. He's got to be able to defend without picking up that last disqualifying foul.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday. Here's Lyles in the dunk by Lyles.
And just a perfectly designed play. Anytime you can get a dunk on the inbounds, you know the X's and O's were in the right spot. And Clark, they say back in Greece, all of Giannis's basketball shoes were hand-me-downs from his teammates.
Greg, nothing like not having enough to drive you to get more. I mean, clearly, you think about Giannis and his background and where he is now. He and Thanasis oftentimes would take turns playing in the game, swapping the same pair of shoes. Those days are long behind both of them.
Clock at 6. And here's Mills for 3. Milwaukee with the rebound.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Lyles passes to Gay. Fade away and misses it off the right side of the rim. And for Milwaukee, they're shooting the lights out in this building, 68% from the field. Chalk up 2 there.
You know, even when the defense is good and really active and aggressive on Middleton, doesn't faze him. He's a real pro, and he's good at knocking down jump shots.
Mills looking it over to the inside. Bucket is good. Eubanks got his 2nd basket of the game.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Here's Connaughton. White with the defensive effort. And it's Mills with the ball for the Spurs. That one goes in.
You know, that's what Mills gives you when he's on the floor, a dangerous shooter who can cause problems for the defense.
Connaughton, and that one off the back of the rim and in. Connaughton's got 18 points in the game. Outside, White. Pass to Gay. 13 feet away. And the Spurs scoring again.
Well, I love seeing Gay go right up with the shot off the pass. No wasted motion.
Here's Forbes. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Passes it to Mills. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Mills has got 4 this quarter.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
Well, when you knock down jumpers like that, it opens everything else up as well.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Eubanks gone a perfect 3 for 3 so far. Here's Connaughton. They grab their own miss. Portis With a break in the action, let's take a peek at the real stats, real scores from the real NBA and the top rebounding teams in the league this season. Bucks number 1.
They are tenacious when it comes to attacking the backboard. Physical, smart, and determined. No surprise to see them at the top of the ranking.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. The Bucks making a switch here. Antetokounmpo's checked in. The Spurs making a switch here. Good on both. Now Walker, he has 5. There's the dish to Mills. Pass to Eubanks. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Vassell. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for Milwaukee?
Guys, one of the themes in this game has been how much of their scoring has come off turnovers.
And how about the work they're doing also on the offensive glass? Creating those extra opportunities has been critical.
And Milwaukee has possession. Here's Connaughton. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. San Antonio's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half.
And really just led him to his sweet spot for that finish.
Milwaukee has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Here's Forbes. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Forbes has got 8 here in the quarter.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too, as a matter of fact. I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
And so far, going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
From the wing. Good, he hits the jump shot. Connaughton's got 20. They've shared the load offensively.
And guys, they've put the defense on their heels. You can see right now they're trying to react, and that's what you want when you're in a rhythm offensively.
From deep, Walker drops in the tray. Walker's got 10 points.
You know, pretty much anybody can hit that shot when they're that wide open. I mean, terrible defense.
And a fast break now for the Spurs. Pulls up for 3. And it's Connaughton with the rebound. So it's the Bucks now. Got a hand on it. Here's Vassell, guarded by Tucker. Picked him clean. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Timeout called, the Bucks.
take a moment now, Kevin, to see how the Spurs are doing in the NBA statisticals currently.
And, you know, going back to their turnovers, fewest in our league, that shows you the intelligence they play with. You have to beat them. They are not going to do it for you.
Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Shooting one. And, you know, this will really help Forbes moving forward, proving he can score on anybody.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
And he's kept his percentage at a decent level, right around 74.
I think it's been a struggle for him at the line. He's been scuffling this season. I mean, he's pretty well below the percentage that he shot a season ago, and not quite sure why.
One shot.
That's good from Forbes. So it's San Antonio now. Mills with it. 14 points for him. Gay kicks to Mills. A second chance effort. Stolen by Tucker. Here is Forbes. He's got 25. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
Well, you look at Forbes, and he's got great form, whether it's 25 feet away, 30 feet away, wherever. I mean, he can spray you from anywhere in the building.
Down goes basket number 6 for him this game. He's taken 12 shots and made half of them.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
34 seconds left here in the third quarter. Fires from the wing. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
And here's Mills. He's got 16. 5 on the clock. Over to the left wing. Here's Eubanks. But he gets it back. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Milwaukee on top, just dominating this one. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. On the floor for San Antonio, they've got Jones, and it's Walker in a shooting guard. And Walker's got the ball here for San Antonio. Now we know the TV networks have brought more revenue, Greg, to the NBA. The expectation is for another bump when they renegotiate in 2023.
You know, at the same time, though, Kevin, with all the cord cutters out there, the league looking to make the game more accessible to those fans. I expect that to be a big part of this next deal.
Right, on your tablet, smartphone, or your computer. To the paint, here's Vassell, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
Got that bucket in no time at all. Caruch has got his first points in this one.
Continuing to improve as a passer. Bryn Forbes impressing as a distributor there.
Here's Walker. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
He's flipped the script here in this half, shooting a much higher percentage from the field.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and again, it's Milwaukee converting. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Jones, the pass to Eubanks. Here's Vassell. Antetokounmpo defending. Outside, Jones. The pass to Samanic. Shot clock at 6. Releases. Doesn't go that time. Now the Bucks take it the other way. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. Here's Caruch. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. The Spurs have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. And he slams it one-handed.
And he just elevates and powers in the one-hander.
Textbook.
I'm glad he didn't go overboard and try to do too much there.
The shot from 20 feet away. And it's another Milwaukee shot right there going in. Spurs have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. To the middle. Floats one, and it's Jones laying it in.
Oh, such a feel shot there, the floater.
Here's Forbes. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Forbes has got 16 points here in the second half. We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in. Pass to Eubanks. Jones, no one around him. A three-pointer off the mark. For Milwaukee, they've gone 7 of 7 from the field to start the final quarter. What an amazing start. And Antetokounmpo gets it to go.
And the defense, no factor, which is why he simply laid it in.
Spurs have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. Here's Walker. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Kept alive. Right side, Antetokounmpo. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Antetokounmpo's got 6 in the quarter. The Spurs have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the fourth so far. It's been a great start to this final quarter for them.
Terrific accuracy on that pass. That's how you lead your teammate.
Bucks shooting 69%, showing you what a well-oiled offense looks like tonight. Antetokounmpo can't get it to go.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Now here's Jones. Pass to Samanic. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got his 4th assist in this one.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Here's Forbes. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
Today we're seeing the firepower that Forbes can bring to the table.
The Spurs shooting a superb 63% from the field. Walker, the open look, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron. Antetokounmpo inside. Yep, that one goes in there.
And he's showing signs now of life after going scoreless through the half.
Now here's Walker. D right on him. He gets that one.
You know, this has been a totally different half for him. He definitely looks more comfortable now, guys.
Here's Forbes. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Forbes has got 34 points.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Walker the pass to Samanic. Back to Walker. Stolen. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major or it could be just a slight tweak.
Holiday. He's checked in for the Bucks. Trey Lyles checked in for San Antonio. White comes in for Lonnie Walker. And so it's Milwaukee with it. Puts it up from 15. That misses off the backboard.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
And the basket by Jones.
Very capable as a point guard is Derek White, showing off his playmaking skills there.
Defended by Jones. Releases from the wing and drills it. A lot of big decisions have fallen on Adam Silver's shoulders, the commissioner of the NBA. And Greg, I think you and I agree by all accounts he has succeeded with flying colors. I mean, wouldn't you agree?
No doubt about it. I mean, I don't know that you could have had a better person for the times. Adam Silver is to be commended, but I think also appreciated, not just from the players and the owners, but I think our fans should also appreciate who he is as a person. I've often said that commissioners typically work for the owners. He's the one commissioner, no matter the sport, that I've always felt like was a partner of the players as well.
And the first one at the line is good. Both good from the line that time. It's stolen by Lyles. Here's White. And that comes off the assist by Jones. That's now 8 points for Derek White.
And you know what? He's shaking off the cold shooting performance from the first half.
Here's Holiday. Second chance shot. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. And a look now at San Antonio's upcoming schedule. On Monday, they'll be matching up against Gordon Hayward and the Charlotte Hornets. Then on Wednesday, they'll be playing against Lou Williams and the Los Angeles Clippers.
And for that game against Los Angeles, it's going to be a battle for this group. You get the feeling they'll need to be at their sharpest if they want to come away with a victory.
Cashing in on the interior, making it look all too easy.
And stolen by White. And here comes White, leading the fast break. Jones, no luck. The Bucks shooting 69%, showing you what a well-oiled offense looks like tonight. Wasted no time on that one.
Wow, 10 straight points from mid-range.
You know what I've always said, partner? Good shooting covers over a multitude of ills, and we're seeing it right now.
Inside, Spurs working the ball around now. Vassell, no good. Here's Karuch. Vassell grabs the board. It's White on the wing. Pass to Lyles. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Derek White, very efficient as a combo guard and really takes a lot of pleasure in getting his teammates open shots.
San Antonio's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Vassell, no good. Here's Milwaukee now. Here's Karuch. And it's Zimonjic with the rebound.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
Holiday with the block.
An aggressive defender who pressures ball handlers. Nobody should be surprised to see Holiday sending shots away.
And some changes here for the Bucks. Giannis Antetokounmpo comes in for Antetokounmpo. And it's Pat Connaughton in for Drew Holiday. On defense, Milwaukee. That shot wide open. Zimonjic has got 7 now in this quarter.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And, guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And, guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
Oh, how about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff.
Yeah, right. I don't know how much weight that carries.
And while they have the lead, not doing nearly as much work on the offensive boards as they did in that first half.
Jones dishes to White. The pass to Samanic. And it's off from three-point range. Covered by Lyles. Shoots from 14. And again, it's Milwaukee converting. Now Jones. Greg, your son's been drafted. You were drafted in the NBA. As you look back on the process that you went through and your son Cole has gone through, what are some of the flags? What are some of the things that stand out to you?
First and foremost, boy, how time flies. I mean, it wasn't that long ago, at least it feels like, that they were calling my name on draft night. But
91, right?
Yeah.
91.
You know, every stage of life, though, has its joys. And listen, to play the game I love and now see him playing it at this level, it's truly a blessing. And in his case, he probably loves it even more. You know, he didn't grow up the way I did. He grew up just with a true love and passion for the game. So it's humbling and obviously something that I take great pride in.
You were taken out of UNLV 1991, number 12 overall. I remember it like it was yesterday. That's also good. So he hits both free throws. And here's Middleton bringing it up now for Milwaukee. Here's Connaughton. And Jones pulls it down. San Antonio's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Shot from 12. Rebound San Antonio. Samanic has got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Bucks.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And now on the year, this will take them to 28 wins.
And they've taken control of the season series. This brings them to 2-0 with 1 game left against this squad.
And believe you me, they'll be gunning for the sweep in that third meeting.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
You have to love the way that he was closing out on defensive trips. He would always body up, and it's why he ended with so many boards.
They get it back, and there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
And the Bucks making a change here. Forbes checked in. Then for the Spurs, Eubanks is checked in, and Rudy Gay is subbed in for White. Here's San Antonio. Jones the pass to Gay. 35 seconds left in the fourth. And the basket by Jones.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Now they're playing with urgency, huh? They could have done it much earlier before the game was out of reach.
Timeout called the Bucks. They're up by 28. 32 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, DeJounte Murray.
And he's been dialed in from the field, Kevin. Good on over 60% of his attempts. They've been working the ball around well, and he's benefited with a lot of open looks. And boy, has he made the most of them.
P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Bryn Forbes. Here's Portis. The rebound by the Spurs. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Here's Gay. That's tipped. Stolen by Tucker. Here's Connaughton. Pulls up on the wing. And it's Rudy Gay with the rebound. Feeds it to Jones. So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Giannis, a big lead going into the break, and you never let up. What did Coach say at halftime?
Coach at the half, he told us to keep having fun, keep playing together, play hard, try to rebound the ball because it's our job to run it down.
Well, you followed his instructions to the T and got that big win, man. Congratulations. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. See you next time.